St. Maarten did not accept nor reject the apology. We are taking our time to assess based on, there is a 10-point list that CARICOM has put out on reparatory justice and what is expected. The first step is acknowledgement and apology, and thereafter reparations. As many have noted, while they did note that the acknowledgement and the apology was mentioned, there was no talk of reparations. There is also the CARICOM Reparations Committee, whom I've met a member of over the weekend and received a draft document that they had actually crafted in preparation for the Dutch apology. This Dutch apology has the attention of not just the Caribbean, Dutch Caribbean, it has the attention of the entire world. So the United Nations is looking, the international agencies around the world, the other countries, because it sets a precedent also for the other European countries who may have to follow suit. In days when we sit around the table, the United Nations General Assembly with countries and islands that were former colonies and saying we want to help with climate change and we want to do this and we want to do that, we must be very clear as to the role that the European countries have played, the European and American countries have played in the enslavement of people, while today we talk about human trafficking, and there is such a huge penalty for that. So at the end of the day, there is a lot that still needs to be done. This is but the first step, and we will be using, as the reparations, the Slavery Atonement and Reparations Committee and Government of St. Maarten, using all resources available to us within the Caribbean. That is a forerunner in discussing reparations for slavery past. So it is the beginning. St. Maarten will take its time to prepare its response, which will then indicate whether it has accepted or rejected.